online. So we will be ready to launch in 2 moments. And in 3, 2... Oh no, I already hit the button.
Oh shit.
Fuck you.
Oh shit.
Hello, Twitch.
Hello, everybody. How
I
are
have the
ya?
sound on still, and I can hear everybody twice.
Yeah,
We be alive.
So hello and welcome. If you're watching this live, or I don't know how else you would watch this and have this matter. We're starting a little late, which is probably gonna, well, that won't matter for this statement because they won't know that we're starting late because Sin, if you're out there, I hope you're on your way. We're gonna go ahead regardless, and for starters, I wanted to do a little bit of housekeeping, tell you guys about a little quality of life stuff that I've done. So everybody, open your character sheets. Go down to the tool proficiencies and custom skills section. Each and every one of you should notice at the top of that list a button marked AB plus Prof.
Yeah.
That, when you click it, will ask you an attribute and roll that attribute plus your proficiency bonus. This is going to be designed for those kind of extraneous checks that don't necessarily have a skill associated with it, but that you could reasonably be proficient at. These are things like, your general knowledge of an area, or, something like Constitution plus proficiency to compete in a drinking contest or a pie eating contest or something like that. So, and I'll probably use one of these tonight as an example. But, anytime there's like a thing you want to do that doesn't necessarily fall into a particular skill, or if the skill in question is associated with an attribute that your action isn't using, for example, using an intimidation check with your strength instead of your charisma is a good example. I'll let you click this AB plus proficiency button, and you mark off which attribute you'd like to use. And that's something everyone's going to have going forward, since got one too. Any new character sheets are going to have that, just, for my own ease of, for my own quality of life and your quality of life.
Yay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Was there a second thing? There was not a second thing. So, would anybody like to do a recap of last week?
I think a group
Can
effort.
everybody talk at once?
Okay. So, a lot of stuff happened. I believe we started off in the under basement deep
In front
pit
of the boss's doors.
at the boss's doors. We cracked that one open. We fought not a Harazu, a Bulurg, a Birkenhaken. Big dude with 4 arms.
Yes.
With holy water and D sitting on his shoulders.
Yes.
Bluto threw him down the well.
Bluto did throw him down the well, but he came back,
He came back.
like the cat. And
About to
he was
say.
protected by a aura of darkness, which was dispelled and stunned by the holy water, which was gleefully applied by Rowan, keeping us from getting completely mauled. As we started off the fight, I think with Krakus going down to like 3 hit points.
Oh yeah.
After,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 3.
That sounds right.
I
yeah,
think that's the only damage that was dealt to us in that entire fight. But yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
you guys were not exceedingly lucky, but pretty lucky
yeah,
that
yeah,
you
yeah.
got all of those things off.
Uh,
But that was then.
That was then. And then, Adelaide, the
Correct.
Reverend Mother, channeled her energy through her MacGuffin into the beam, despite, or perhaps encouraged by, Beludo and Caracas. No, Beludo and Syl? Were you the one who pulled that one back?
Yeah, I'm the one
Still
that was like,
pulled it
bitch,
back.
get your ass back in here. Get your old ass back in here.
Yeah, Syl reeled that one back in. Crystal was destroyed. Demon pushed back into the abyss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nine Hells Abyss. And triumphant slog up the stairs, where we found a note delivered by someone from Augustus. And
That was when we got back.
yeah,
To,
well,
to the
that
bathhouse. The whole city was also on fire and like that kind of shit.
who cares about what the rest of the cities happened?
Oh, you're
But we
right.
did get a chance to expand our territory, so
We
you
The
know.
rest of the city cares about what the rest of the city happened to.
I mean, all we care is our bathhouse, my guy.
Yeah.
And then
It's called better
we kind of
business.
got, in quotes, invited to the big castle of sorts,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
where we got to meet. Who was it we met? Like, what's her status?
The big good of the city, I forget.
The lady,
Basically,
not a
yeah,
regent,
the late.
a Margrave.
There you go.
We got to meet the Margrave of the city, who
Her
presented
official
us
title
with-
is High Counselor.
Okay, we met the High Counselor and basically got awarded a bunch of stuff, including money and I think medals, was it?
Yes,
And
symbols.
thanked as well for helping.
And we noticed that she bore a tattoo / birthmark similar to the one on the lady who likes to visit us.
Particular.
The blonde one?
Not just similar, it's the same mark.
Yeah.
It is the exact same shape.
But is it
And-
the
and
same
pattern.
shoulder? Like,
It is the same shoulder.
oh. Frisky noblewoman. So, we got cool little badges that get us into noble class places, and Silthorn's taking us out partying.
Yeah.
A heap ton of silver and gold,
Mm-hmm.
and a letter from Augustus complimenting us, explaining sort of what happened, and giving us a signet ring that he is the Baron of Oligarchy. Ergenhaken.
Oh yeah, we got the Baron thing.
There's a name for this thing. Engelbert. Engelhurt. Englewood.
Nope, that's his last name.
That's his last name, guys.
Well, but isn't that his last name the place?
Nope. Who took that down?
I didn't.
Okay, so I have it written down in the video. It'll just take me about 15 minutes to play back through the video and get to that part. But
I unfortunately do not have my notes on me, so
that's all right. Well, I think we're doing okay here. We know there's a barony somewhere with our name on it, or his name on it, but we've got a bearer bond of it. And
yeah, we got the paper for it.
I think that's where we're at.
That is, in fact, where you're at.
Yay! Thank you, Casey.
Yay! Hey, no, I needed help there.
I think we all needed help there.
It was a good group effort. Anywho, it is the waning days of the 2-week-long Alsace festival. People are just about partied out. They have anybody who is going to have bought anything has bought their stuff. They have enjoyed the food and drink and etc. of the festival's offerings, and kind of got it all out of their system and got ready to put their nose back to the grindstone and get to work. At least those who have legitimate businesses. Yours being semi-legitimate.
I feel called out.
At best, is
That did feel like a shot.
on a bit of a different schedule, but that's neither here nor there. Throughout that time, Dee, you have held a pretty work hard, play hard relationship with the lower members of the guild. The battle against the Blue Skulls still fresh in your mind and on your muscles. You've been driving them pretty hard, but not so hard they can't enjoy the festival. You know what this means to a lot of these people. This is... many of them grew up farming. Many of them grew up working. And those that didn't grow up working grew up squirreling away what they could on the streets. They know that this is a time to celebrate, and you are not one to take that away from them. But training still needs to happen. And on one particular day, near the end of the festival, one of the staves, bit of a loudmouth prick, by the name of Joshathy, decides to pull a little prank on you, Dee. While you are drilling form with one of the fledgling members, he decides that it is a great idea and a funny idea to take his practice staff and just bop you on the back of the knee while you're drilling a move, and this drops you on your ass. What do you do?
She's gonna stand up, turn around like, and just whoomp. Cause she's pretty good at carrying the momentum from getting up into somebody. And
he's not prepared for that, for such a quick and violent response.
And then she's gonna hit him again, and probably again and again and again until he stops moving.
At first, the staves feel like, or assume that you're just, teaching a harsh but deserved lesson. And then they realize that you are not going to stop. And they don't react immediately. You are, to them, an unstoppable machine of fists and fury right now. And none of them want to get within punching range of you. But just Anthony is their friend. And friend is a strong word, but peer. And when it's obvious you're not going to stop until he's bleeding out, they start to pile onto you. They start to grab at you, just like, hey, come on, stop. And then more hands, and then more hands, until they finally get enough people on you to overpower you. And it's probably 20 or so folks that are needed to, like, take you down and move you to where you are not going to hurt anybody. And it's causing enough commotion that the other party members, you've had your attention brought to this event, and all of you just kind of see the tail end scene of Dee just screaming and cursing and thrashing against the combined grapple of 20 of your fledgling members. They get her into her personal room. They take her weapons and they lock the door. They're gonna walk up to, oh god, with the hierarchy the way it is, probably Boludo, and one of them's just gonna say, here's the key, let her out when she's calmed down. We're gonna go drink. And just a line of, probably 40 of your youngest members just walk out and find the nearest source of alcohol that doesn't belong to you. They come back, of course, well sloshed and rosy-cheeked. Many of them still sore, some of them still bruised. All of them slightly resentful, but mostly just confused and concerned for their supervisor, their trainer, someone they thought was beginning to trust them, and someone they thought they were beginning to trust. How do you guys respond to this incident?
He's good lesson. Don't trust anyone.
That's one way to do it, sure, but what happened exactly?
One of the kind of late teens is gonna come up. Well, Dee just went fucking crazy.
Really?
We had to lock her in quarters. Yeah.
There must have been a reason why she went crazy. She
Yeah.
wouldn't just lose it.
It was just a prank, bro.
But think about
so
how
what
much
did-
pressure she's been under.
Excuse me,
Oh
you.
God.
Hey, you.
What?
You. What happened?
What?
What happened?
Well, Pauletta was drilling with D, and Anthony thought it would be funny to kind of bop her, trip her up. She's been drilling us real too hard.
You thought it was a good idea to bop?
Well, didn't think it was a good idea, but I thought it would be funny.
You thought it would be funny?
Fucking wasn't.
I'm not the brightest, but that's dumb.
Oh,
That
fuck
was
you.
a really bad idea.
Well, yeah, fucking hindsight's 2020, eh?
Yeah, I think natural selection is doing its job, so I think this one went well.
Or that's
I
funny.
mean, I wouldn't exactly put it that way, but honestly, if you look at all the things that have gone down recently with how much pressure she's been under,
Yeah.
that really was not cool. In the least.
Yeah, you guys are stupid, jeez.
Well,
Like, we're not...
lesson learned.
Definitely, I would hope so.
How is the poor kid doing?
Nubbins, wait, not Nubbins, Crackus.
Hello, Nubbins here.
What's your fucking nickname?
My nickname is changed. Oh, right. No, it is changed.
I gotta boot you from the...
Harsh.
Well, it won't update until
No,
he comes
I know,
back
I
in.
know.
There it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be looking at him, calling him fucking Nubbins all night. God damn it. Crackus, you being the closest thing to a healer in this entire establishment,
I like how you laugh when you say that, but yes.
have taken pretty direct care of this individual. He's how many of you have seen Fight Club?
Me.
I have.
Yes, he wanted to destroy something beautiful, huh?
Yeah,
It was a good play.
it's this is out of character. But those of you who have seen Fight Club, it's exactly what you're thinking I'm referring to. This guy's face isn't going to be the same. There is with the level of medicine of your time, it is either going to require expensive magic to repair, or he is never going to be the same again. His bone structure is irreparably altered.
Buddy, I would invest in learning disguise self.
He is unconscious. That's all. He's not conscious enough to, retort.
Well,
Now we know what to do and what not to do for next time.
I hope so.
Hopefully this is only a lesson that needs to be learned once. And come on, guys, you know D. Like, who would ever do that to D of all people?
I point to the guy unconscious.
I mean besides him. Like, you guys all know D fairly well at this point. Like, you've been trained by her and you know how serious she is. Especially when it comes to fighting. Like...
The group that you're no doubt speaking to is just kind of sheepishly they're not making eye contact with you. They know that this, I mean, you know that this was one person's idea, and that like ungoaded, unprovoked, just, oh, I think this is gonna be funny. Just some dumb kid trying to be the class fucking clown king, and it backfired.
Oh, with a face like that, you sure would be.
Oof.
Still, not nice.
It's true. The circus is with people like that. It's a great time.
Silthorn!
I said it was a good time.
This isn't gonna make him feel any better.
You gotta capitalize on what you have.
She'll just kind of like put her like one hand on her forehead and kind of like rub her eyes. Like that's now what she'll kind of turn back to the group. Now, what do we know we're not going to do next time?
And it's a chorus of voices. Fuck with D.
Exactly. I'd consider that a lesson learned. Now, Silthorn, I think it's about time for us to stop insulting the new recruit.
Was this guy
What do
new?
you say?
Was this guy new?
The fledgling.
Probably he's been with the group for. He probably joined the group after the Blue Skulls battle. Yeah, maybe a month or two.
And I shrug.
Where's Dee now? You said she was locked in her quarters?
Yeah, we got her into. I think it's her room. It's one of the rooms.
Is the door still on it?
If it were off, we'd probably know.
True.
I'm more concerned about the walls and the windows.
Yeah, same.
You would know that there's no windows in that room.
Oh, I didn't know.
Let's go check on her.
Probably a good idea.
Let's go.
I guess we walk up to the door. Do we hear anything coming from inside?
I don't know. Do they?
No, she's calmed down at this point, it seems. The door's still
I'll
on the...
open the door. I'm not knocking, I'm just opening it.
Okay.
The door is
afraid of
locked. Oh, yeah.
He gave me
Baluto,
the
you
key.
do have the key. You do have the key, Baluto. I forgot. Already, I had forgotten.
Dee's just like sitting there on the bed. She's got like her shield leaned against one leg. She's got like her sword laid across her lap. She's, like,
You
sitting there.
do not. You do
They took
not
everything
have
away.
your sword. They took
Took my
all
sword
of your
away.
arms.
Oh.
And took your swords
Hey,
away.
Dee.
I'm holding hold person.
Heard?
Hey, Dee. Let's go.
Dee just sort of stands up like, "Where's my sword?"
No
I'll
swords
go grab it.
for now.
And Rowan will kind of run off.
Bro,
It looks like they will pay for this later. Did I say that your hair looks very nice?
Thanks, Baluto. Your fur looks furry.
Thanks for
everything alright
noticing.
now? Everything alright now, D?
Yeah, it's fine. You know, someone trips you up, you just gotta make sure they know either that they can never do it again, or so scared they'll never even think to try.
Well,
D,
certainly no now.
make a charisma saving throw.
D, make a charisma saving throw.
I'm still
I
have
don't
hold
have those
person.
plus fours. Sorry.
I still have.
Where's your
person.
sword?
I don't know. Where is my sword?
It's not here.
Sorry. Rowan will kind of come back and with your sword and stuff. Don't worry. I gave them a stern lecture for even thinking of touching your stuff.
And D just reaches out and grabs the sword and puts it on. Grabs the other sword, puts it on her back. Grabs the other sword, puts it on her back. Grabs the shield, puts it in place.
Just for imagery, like, just Rowan will be like struggling, dragging all of these down the hall.
Yeah.
No, D, I'm actually going to DM Fiat. I'm going to
Sure,
say
go for
you
it.
grab the Okatana
Cool.
and then just and put it back and grab your shield and like. Oh, right, my other stuff.
You feeling better?
It's fine.
I'm feeling much better, actually. Not much better, but a little better.
You
Get
wanna
my
get a drink?
vengeance on him. It's fine.
You wanna get a
Yeah,
drink?
we noticed.
You just can't do that kind of thing. Yeah, drink would be nice.
Alright, let's get to the bar. Come on.
She'll head on down the bar.
Soulthorn will buy her a drink. Whatever she wants.
Beer.
Well, I'll get you 2 large jugs. I know you drink often. And even Soulthorn will get one.
I mean, it's mostly small beer.
Yeah.
Do you just glug glug glugs?
Yep.
So,
Everything alright
it's fine.
lately? I mean, okay. And Soulthorn will just give you that look. Like, come on. He will put his elbow on the bar and keep giving you that look.
She just keeps sort of making meow noises into her beer.
Is this about Augustus? Is this about...
No, it's not about Augustus. He hit me, he had to get hit back.
I'm not just talking about today, D.
You've been a bit off since I first met you. Or at least getting steadily, changing
Yeah.
steadily.
You don't want to talk
Think
about
we
it?
can-
It's fine, it's all fine.
Is it? Because it doesn't
Is it
seem
really
so.
though?
Just, he hit me. I was expecting it hurt. And you just can't do that. There's gotta be payback. It has to be.
Are you talking about him or are you talking about Steve?
Everything. Everything. There has to be a payback for everything.
Like what?
Everything.
Give me an example.
Augustus. We have to get payback on Augustus. We have to get payback on the people who hurt us. We have to get payback on the people who owe us things. Just have to have it. It has to happen.
But Augustus is already gone. Sorry to say, but there's nothing you can do besides going after himself for payback.
We can hit him so hard.
I'm sure you will. But not in this lifetime.
It's fine.
Good to wait.
Sure. Got time. But the next person that hits me, ooh, are they gonna get it?
We've talked to the fledglings. I don't think
Yeah, I think that's gonna happen.
soon.
I think that's gonna be fine. But
When we were talking to them earlier, they tried to place the blame on you, and we pointed out how wrong that was.
yeah,
I'd have to say we have a bunch of very sheepish little fledglings.
They'll learn. They'll learn too. Can't let offenses go unanswered.
But I have to say that rearranging a guy's face is just a little much, D. Even for embarrassment. Like, he's never gonna look the same again.
see, it is funny. You're laughing.
Like, his nose is now on his forehead.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not quite that bad, but
It's up there.
Hey,
It was far exaggeration.
they'll serve as an example.
An example he is.
D. You know, how long has it been now that I've known what we actually are? Wasn't it you that taught me that we're not bad people?
Not bad people.
We're not. And you were right. So, let's rule things like good people.
It's fine. She just keeps glurking down her drink.
And with that, I think we're going to fast forward. Two nights later, it's the penultimate night of the festival. Bluto, I think you're staying up late, working on some contracts. Syl, I think you're... You might be soaking a little bit. And the rest of you are in bed. D, let me figure out where you are. This one. It's late. It's long after the festival for the day has wound down. Probably 2, maybe 3 in the morning. A scream pierces the night, waking all of you from whatever you're doing. And it's coming from the courtyard.
Syl is gonna run out of the bath.
We are gonna start initiative.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm definitely in a towel then. It's gonna be great. Okay, let's roll initiative. Initiative. That's a 1! Yikes! I'm putting on the towel, okay, guys? It's important. Wow, and I still don't have the worst initiative, actually.
Oh, shit. Ah! Oh,
That's
I actually got
impressive.
pretty good this time.
Did I actually not roll that bad somehow? But a 1?
I just wish people would be respectful. Trying to write contracts here.
Hey, yeah. I'm finishing off, okay? It's like one more sentence.
All this screaming is unjustified.
Wow, I actually somehow didn't roll that bad. Considering.
So it's Rowan, you're first. Now, I will tell you that you need to go from this door all the way down this hallway, all the way through this door and out these doors to get out.
If you're pointing, we can't see.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I am on the wrong layer.
There you go.
We've got to go that whole distance to get out into the courtyard.
Oh boy.
Selthorn.
Alright, so she'll kind of run out into the hall and she'll run up to Dee's door, kind of pound on the door, and then run up to Krakus's, pound on his door, like trying to revive someone. And how much more space do I have to move?
Well, what was that? Let's see.
That was 5:30 so far? So you can still do
So
30.
You can actually do another 40 if you just run.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run.
There you go.
Ooh, wood elf.
So you're just running down the hallway, just pounding on doors. And the rest of you are you weren't asleep. Those of you who wear armor, you're in your armor, just kind of lounging.
Sleeping in your
because I
armor.
don't want to kill you right.
Oh no.
Oh, great. Can we not have plot armor instead? Look, man.
Krakus, you're up.
Krakus will dash into the courtyard.
Ooh, is he actually able to? Oh, almost. So close.
You can see out the door. And when you turn that corner, you can see the alchemist's assistant, Carmath, being chased through the courtyard by a big dude in armor.
Oh.
Krakus will scream. Hey, you, buddy! Stop right there. What are you doing? That's my free action. And that's it, I'm done.
Well, hold on, because you're not so far away from this guy. I need you to remember how I said those unspecified checks?
Oh.
This is going to be a local knowledge check or local history check. No, local knowledge is going to be more appropriate. And here's my question. Do you think Krakus has been reading the newspaper?
That's a hard no.
Make an intelligence roll. Straight intelligence roll, no proficiency.
Oof.
That dude's fucking big and scary looking. And that's all you get.
All
So-
right. Time to run out in the bath towel, boys. And I get to there. What do I see the same guy?
You see the same dude.
All
I will
right.
have you make the same knowledge roll, but do you think Silthorn has been
He
reading
100.
the
He
newspaper?
reads the newspaper. He reads the newspaper.
Make
Is
it
the newspaper.
I want you to click that AB plus prof and select intelligence.
All right. There we
Wait, he can
go.
read?
Excuse me?
That
The way he plays music, it doesn't even seem like he can read music.
Oh, you piece of shit! I play by ear.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if you can read.
Wow.
that's
8.
hilarious. That dude is big and scary looking.
All right. I'm gonna cast hold person on him. I think I can do that from here. Let me just check. 55 feet. 60 feet. Hey, I'm casting hold person on this motherfucker.
Sure, what's the saving throw?
It's a wisdom saving throw. Motherfuck.
25.
Jesus. All right.
Oh.
So as I run by and I see Krakus and I'm holding up my bath towel and I see this guy and I'm like, stop. And he doesn't. And I'm like, fuck. That's my turn.
D, it is your turn.
D's gonna come tearing out. The corner. Swing round. Probably not really see anything super much at the moment.
No.
But you hear clank, 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 clank.
Oh, yeah.
But you are like kind of around the corner, just for narrative timing's sake. You're around the corner when Silthorn just goes, "You stop," and just, oh fuck, that didn't.
That didn't work. Shit.
Well, Ludo,
I mean, what have I heard? I'm in the study, cranking out
You
these amazing masterpiece of contracts.
You heard a scream and then somebody pounding on doors.
I mean, we live in a rough neighborhood.
This was not in the neighborhood. This was in your fucking yard. You might want to go check it out. Just a suggestion.
Ugh. I guess I'll have to make that bleeding noise stop. I will get up and put away the pen, make sure nothing, drips properly, and then head outside into the yard. Are we talking like here? Is that the yard?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the yard. You gotta go that way, though.
Can he just Kool-Aid man his way out?
Please, yeah.
Ooh, those walls are very thick.
Aw.
Dang it.
And for security reasons, there's no window in or out of that room.
Makes
So
sense.
I'd open this door. I see these two. What's
Those
going
two are
on?
in, like, battle ready.
Right, but they're charging around and stuff. What's going
Do you
on?
say, something big, sugar? Still screaming
Can
like
I
a little
go-
Sill.
What's new? Can I go back to writing my contract?
No, you ought to
Probably
come on
best
out.
if you don't. Like, it's probably highly
Okay.
suggested that you come.
20, 25, 30. Alright, I start huffing and puffing my way down. I'm coming. That's my turn.
All right, top of the round, Syl and Krakus, you see Karenith. Why can't I click that? Why can't I? There it is. You see Karenith just make eye contact with you. She yells, "Help me!" and then runs in through that door. Or more specifically, she's like, help me, he's trying to kill me.
Why is everything wisdom saving throws? God damn it.
Just to spite you.
Why has he gotta be wise?
And then so this motherfucker is going to just...
Oh, he doesn't even care about us. Dude.
just pay you no mind. Rowan, you're back up.
Okay, Rowan is going to run up behind Krakus and them, kind of push her way through and go through the doors and knock an arrow and scream, "Move one more step and I'll get you in the fucking chin!"
Now, Rowan,
Yes.
I don't think you've been in town enough for me to justifiably allow you to make this roll.
Aw.
So make it a disadvantage.
I don't think she knows what a newspaper is yet.
She knows it's a piece of paper, but doesn't quite know what
Make an intelligence check with disadvantage.
Oh, whoops, how do I do with the disadvantage?
You got it, the 9.
You already got it.
Alright.
Yeah, that's it. It's the same number. Yeah, this is a big, scary looking dude.
Right.
So I'm assuming you are holding an action.
Yes, I'm holding an action.
Okay, Krakus.
Alright, Krakus will move. I'm assuming I can leap over this little bath area here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm
Whatever.
8 feet tall, so okay. And Krakus will cast, because I've never casted before, so why not? Command.
Hey, nice.
And I'll command him to lie down. I believe that's going to be a
It's a
wisdom save DC 16 for him.
Holy shit.
Cool.
This man rolled a
God.
19 and then a 20.
Okay. Can Krakus make... I don't know if I can do this. Can I make a perception check on him? Just to see if he's a person or a construct. I would have advantage on it, so full disclosure.
Now that you're closer, I'll say I will supersede that by saying he's not wearing a helmet as much as he is a metal mask, and behind the mask you see flesh. You see living flesh, wild hair. But certainly, by no account would you be able to tell whether or not this person is alive or not. You can, unless you want to make a different type of check, you can safely assume that this person is alive.
Okay, I'm satisfied. Next.
So
I am gonna run up and I'm gonna kind of crouch down below, on the sides of the well, for a bit of cover, and I'm gonna try to hold person again. So.
I will also say, as you guys get closer, this presumably man is wielding a hand axe in one hand and a large, scary-looking knife in the other.
All right. Wait, you can... Okay, no, that doesn't matter if I cast the setup. Fuck! 15 DC, so no. Robin, you got this, and I'll fucking give Bardic Inspiration for you.
Good.
In case you need to shoot him real hard.
Thank you.
So there you go.
D, you're up.
So D is hauling all sorts of ass.
Haul it.
And sliding to a stop after a dash right there. So then use her action surge.
D, as soon as you turn that corner, I have to ask you the same question. And as soon as you make visual contact with this individual, has Dee been reading the newspaper?
I don't think she has recently, no. She's had a lot of
basic intelligence check.
Basic intelligence check.
Thankfully, you're very intelligent right now.
I am reasonably intelligent for my age.
For your headband.
14s. That's safe. Wait, same thing.
There have been a number of stories in the newspaper recently. Not so recently, but over the past year or so, there have been a number of stories. Once a season, maybe at most. D, you're fairly certain that this man fits the description of the Carmath Carver.
I fucking knew it.
Oh.
I fucking knew it.
Wait, would Rowan know who this is, or no, not at all?
Probably not. Not with that. Not necessarily. This is non-shared knowledge, so you know it. Your character might not.
All right.
So, with that recognition, D will still try to put a sword in him, but she's also going to call out, "Oh, Shug, I think there's a bounty on you. I think it's the Carver," and then she'll try and put a katana through him. And she does not have her shield at the moment, didn't take the time, so it is a two-handed katana.
Cool.
Yeah. Two-handed D.
Goes like that.
Big money.
Why do I got a plus
no.
3? God damn it, bless.
Bless?
No bless. 17.
Let's give him
It-
the D.
Tings off the armor, off of the heavy.
He's wearing
plate armor.
protection, damn it.
So D is now level 5 and has extra attack, so she does get
So
to try
does.
one more time. Not better.
Oof.
All right,
That will be that for her.
Boludo.
I guess I should keep running. Oh, bother. Can I cut the corner?
That was thematically appropriate. Whoever's having the thunder in there.
That's
Okay.
me. I'm like, shut up, Zeus.
That's me too.
Yes, you can cut that corner. I'll allow it.
I can't hear anyone.
Yes.
Oh, hi.
Yes, you can cut the corner.
Okay, sorry, I hit the mute headphone button, which is stupid. I don't know why that's even there. Alright, so that's 30. You're just out of range.
Bless.
Yeah. Alright, well, I guess best just to get
Shit.
close and personal.
Fucking funny.
20, 25, 30. Are you the one preventing everyone from going to bed? Shame on you. I'll
You can
pass
tell
one.
that the actual one preventing everybody from going to bed is your alchemist assistant, who is still screaming and crying and running.
That's who I was talking to.
You thought I was talking to Carver? Come on.
He's not doing anything currently.
Look, man, he's a good old cosplayer, okay?
Alright, my turn's done.
All right, on his turn, D, the carver is going to like tilt his mask in such a way that he can make direct fucking eye contact with you. Make a wisdom saving.
I mean, sure. There's a chance that'll happen.
Ooh, nice.
Woo!
You feel fear grip you almost paralyzingly, but it does not quite take hold.
Oh, that's very good.
And this individual kind of readies into a fighting position and starts circling you. Clearly trying to get around you to the door.
Would Rowan
I
get her
believe
attack?
somebody- Yeah, absolutely she would.
Hey, shoot the bitch.
Does Rowan have a clear shot from there, or can she move down to the stage?
Rowan will get that shot here. And you would have a clear shot from here.
Alright, is there any chinks in his armor, like any connection points I can see clearly?
Is that a power you can use, or are you trying to get advantage on something just narratively? Because you're not going to be able to get advantage on this narratively.
I don't think I have a power to do that, so I am going to try and aim for the neck and shoulder area to see if I can take him down.
Nice.
Woo!
Very nice.
You and it just sticks into the beef of this man's shoulder, and it is as if you poked him with a toothpick, but roll damage to the left.
Yeah, roll damage. Ooh, 11.
Not so bad.
One
Maybe a really long, thick toothpick. And he is going to finish his movement there. And Rowan, it is your turn again.
Rowan can move 30 feet, right?
Yes. Oh, I also forgot. Karenith runs fucking further away like a smart girl.
Good idea.
Good idea.
So Rowan's gonna kind of run down here and scream, D! Duck! And use Hunter's Mark and shoot him with the longbow. Oh, nice! Ah, shit.
Why is everyone screaming?
Wait, do we get 2 attacks now?
Most people get... martial classes get to attack. Oh, but first, that first attack was a held action.
Yeah.
So now you're probably going to get one more shot because you'll have your second shot from your
true.
2 attacks.
I will, until you get a beast, allow you to do that. But once you get a beast, you kind of have to coordinate your attacks with your beast.
That works.
But doesn't Ranger get 2 attacks?
Not UA Ranger. With the UA Ranger, the player gets an attack and the beast gets the other attack.
And she'll knock a second arrow and shoot it while D is still ducked.
Damn. And Hunter's Mark for that too?
And Hunter's Mark for that too.
Yep. I don't have to roll that
both
again.
of the
do
last
I?
ones would get Hunter's Mark then.
Yep, you get the damage again.
No, Hunter's Mark was only applied on the 2120. Wait, is Hunter's Mark once per turn? I think Hunter's Mark might be once per turn.
Okay.
Most of those tend to be.
Alright, never mind then.
No, whenever you hit with weapon.
It's an extra 1d6. It's the same attack.
Yep, so take your extra d6.
Well, there you go. Sweetness.
Use that damage.
Well, I figured out who else
That's a lot
will
of
get
damage.
blessed.
13, 18, 27, 31 damage in one turn. Damn.
Nice!
Nice.
Woo!
Very well done.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That would almost kill Slowthorn.
All right,
Keep that in mind. It'll be important later.
Huh?
Oh boy.
Okay. What?
Krakus, Bless, Rowan, D, and Bluto.
Thanks, Krakus.
Bless yourselves.
Anytime.
Thank you.
Yes, yeah. And done. Can't do much else.
All right, so
I mean, honestly, there's like one thing that I can truly do. I'm gonna try to hold person again. So, this is my last spell slot for level 2. Fuck! It's gonna happen at one point. I'm gonna look over to... D? I'm gonna look over to D. Shove him on you, asshole! Go get it! And give you
I'm sorry, what did you just fucking say?
Don't worry about it.
Did you just say shove him in your asshole?
Shove him in your asshole is what I heard.
Shove him on you. A new asshole. Shove him on you, asshole.
Nope, that's...
I think
DM
it's time to workshop the insults a bit.
Anyway, you got inspiration.
Mm-hmm. I'm inspired.
I would also.
D's gonna go ahead and now with the appropriate bless, swing like mad, two-handed katana.
And ooh, there you go.
22 for 17.
Job.
22 for 17.
And a follow-up. 14.
You can get Bardic Inspiration.
14. Well, sure, why not?
That's a
1d6
plus
on you?
D8. That's a
Yeah.
D8 now, I think.
It's possible.
D8
Yeah, it might
now.
be a D8 now. It might be. Wait, let me see. When it becomes a D8 at 5th level, yeah, it's a D8 now.
Go for it. It's D8. Ooh,
Yes!
that's a second hit.
22. Fuck yeah. That feels good.
Hey, look at me! I'm carving a carver.
Hey.
And is there room to just kind of to kind of get his way over here? Can I get through that door, you think?
You're reasonably able
Okay.
to get there, yeah.
Good round.
And that'll be it.
Thanks for clearing a path.
42 damage in one.
Anytime, Shug.
Bluto, go ahead.
I'll take the horse sling sword off my back. Get a nice running start. And if this hits, I'll use a smite.
Oof.
Ooh.
That is not gonna hit.
Alright, and then I'll try again. But before you say hit, hold on. Alright, I will use I'll channel my divinity for a guiding strike to give it an extra plus 10. So I can hit.
Okay, you definitely
Nice.
hit.
Cause I'm not going out like I did last battle, where I'm just sitting there doing nothing.
Hey.
Alright,
All
so
right,
there's
you hit from there. Roll me
There's 20.
damage.
5, plus then I'll use a level 2 slot for the divinity. He doesn't happen to be undead
No,
or a fiend.
no and no.
You sure? He should be.
He looks fiendy.
I mean,
You are drawing from the right pop culture source, but this person works a little bit.
alright, no worries. Just trying to see if it's it's 3d8.
Nice.
That is enough damage to send this individual reeling and bleeding. You actually, that strike cuts across the face, right, just enough to knock the mask off, knock the straps of the mask off, and the face that you see as the mask falls forward is gnarled and scarred, and as you look closely, those scars aren't random. This individual has been subject to ritual scarification in jagged spiral patterns all over the side of their head and face and down onto the neck and chest as much as you can see.
Wow, bud. How did you get those scars?
He isn't going to respond. Instead, he is going to look around with wild, terrified eyes, and run in and start to run away.
Up. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Nope. 14
Yeah.
misses, I assume.
Yeah. And instead of leaving Dee's threatened range, is going to cast a quick spell and disappear in a flash of arcane light.
How do I...
Do not have counterspell. Dang it.
You can't see him from there anyway, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know.
I'll say he assumed you had counterspell and was trying to get out of your line of sight. And I'll say I assumed you had counterspell, so I was trying to get him out of your line of sight.
Oh. That's okay. I don't have it yet.
We're gonna drop out of initiative.
Can I pick up his mask?
Yeah, you can pick up his mask.
Another souvenir.
So, as we drop out of initiative, D's still going to do the invisible enemy prevention measure of running over to the kitchen, grabbing flour, and throwing it all over the place.
Silthorn is fixing his towel.
I would assume you would all kind of chase after him into the kitchen area. I think that's a reasonable assumption. Krakus and Bluto, both of you, I need you to make either religion or arcana checks, whichever's higher.
Could Silthorn make that check as well?
Nope.
Dang it. That's unfortunate.
As they're doing that, can D, are we still able to move and react and stuff? Because D wants to get the doors shut to make sure he's trapped, if he's still in here.
Yeah.
So, Bluto, cover this door, and she'll sprint down and around and slam this door. Because I think that's all the exits.
I think so.
Okay, Bluto.
Yeah.
You just kind of, you get the scent of, and based on Dee's description of what happened, this guy cast Dimension Door, so he could be long gone, or he could be upstairs. But with that 19, you can reasonably understand that the source of this individual's magic is divine. Just like yours is. Just like Krakus's is.
I'll head over to fucking blanking out
Not
on
really
the
a
name right
divine spell, but alright.
now. I'm blanking out on your name. I'm sorry. What's going on? Why was he going for you?
I have no idea. He just burst into the lab and started chasing me around with that fucking knife.
Alright, is the old man
That's
alright?
not a knife.
Was he there too?
This is a knife.
Okay.
What you saw was actually probably a 7 or 8 inch long butcher's knife.
Hands flexing.
But it was carved with the same sort of jagged spiral, and kind of etched into the blade were certain, magical runes. So it was probably some sort of magical weapon, but you would need it in hand to figure out what it could be.
He's basically the guy from Slaughterhouse. No.
Well, what's today's date?
13th of September.
And what's the day of the week?
Friday the 13th, my guy. Hey.
But bringing it back into the game,
I feel like I know that guy from summer camp.
everyone, everybody kind of fixates on the jagged spiral pattern. I need everybody to make a religion check.
Oh boy.
I can do that.
Can I use one of my lore thingies?
Yeah, I'll allow you to use a lore thingy.
Oh. I mean, I have double bless on right now, if that counts for anything, so holy
I
shit.
think so, but damn.
I will, Boluto, I'm going to let you save it.
Okay.
Because of the 20.
Because you think for a second, and then you actually start pulling notes out of your pocket, and Rowan all of a sudden spouts, Thurston! That's the symbol for Thurston.
Who?
And Rowan, I'm going to put some words in your mouth. He is one of the evil aligned gods. I have no idea where I picked up this knowledge. It's not in my purview. But he's one of the evil aligned gods. But yeah, he's worshipped in the city. He's got clerics.
Do you know where these clerics might be worshipping?
Oh, hell no.
Oh,
I don't know this city from the back of my hand.
Well, you look over to Kragus.
Crackus with his shoulders.
17, with a 17, you would also immediately recognize the symbol for Thurston etched onto this man's fucking body. But you have no idea where they would meet or if this guy was actually any sort of ordained thing. You know that there are temples to the evil gods. Actually, I'll backtrack. Yes, you do know where a group that worships Thurston would meet. But you know that they are, by law, super nonviolent. They would absolutely not condone any sort of interaction like this. You can go talk to them if you want, but you would have a little bit of trouble finding them, as by the nature of their worship. It's not a proper temple location. It's this is the Church of Thurston, and we meet wherever we fucking can. So you would need to take probably a couple of days to figure that out.
I think it's definitely worth to check it out.
Oh, for sure.
Do we know how far he can go with that magic? The one that he used to poof out.
Beluda, you would know
50 feet, 200 feet.
200 feet.
Right. Well, he can't be too far away. We can try to go and look. He's not exactly
Oh no,
hard
I'm sorry.
to find.
I'm sorry, up to 500 feet.
Oh.
Yeah, and we've been milling about for a while. He could be anywhere by now.
And that's 500 feet on one cast. You could potentially be able to cast that more than once.
Okay. Just as I sort of remember a thing that can do. He's on our home turf. On our home turf, don't we have a steps on caltrops, always being watched trick?
I think so.
I feel like Dax should be kicking this in high gear right now. Daxia! Where is she?
I'll go look around as well. I'll check the basement first. No, something wrong. I'll check the basement.
It's not tracking, but it's if he sleeps,
Okay.
he'll wake up and trigger a trap.
I don't think he's gonna go to sleep then.
Pretty doubtful.
Damn.
Oh, but you could enemies within 60 feet of you are revealed, losing stealth and invisibility.
We'll try that. With flour. I mean, let's be honest. It's bath bombs.
Yeah, it's bath bombs. Yeah, for sure. Gone, long gone. This individual is And you wake up Doxia, and you wake up everybody else. Most people are already waking up from the sounds of screaming and fighting. And you gather the troops, and all right, we got attacked. Everybody put out. I need eyes everywhere now. And they
Increase security.
come back with nothing. This guy is gone. He is not around anymore.
He might be using this scar himself. With his face is not exactly a, forgettable face. He could be using it.
It is entirely possible.
That'll be a problem.
Well, he's worth hunting down if just for the bounty. And since he came in our place, I think payback's gonna be needed.
I mean,
I'm
I'm
with
with
you
you there. What do you want to do? And is Silthorn still in his towel?
Yeah.
Rowan by now will have kind of glanced over in his direction and realized he's wearing nothing but a towel and kind of looks straight up at the ceiling.
And it's at this point that the bath towel falls.
Thankfully, hopefully after
To
she
reveal
looks up.
to reveal a smaller bath towel.
Yeah. Why do you think it took him so long? It was for the joke. It's a loincloth now. We should go look at that temple thing meeting place. Probably come morning though.
As the adrenaline leaves your bodies, you realize, oh god, it's still 3 a.m. This is a job for tomorrow.
Oh.
And I realized that my towel fell, and I pick it up and I put it back on. And I go back to the bath.
But Silthorn, you realize what tomorrow is.
Yep, I know.
And you realize that these preparations are going to have to wait another day. Specifically, the preparations for this hunt are going to have to wait another day. It's the next morning. The atmosphere is tense. And Silthorn gathers you all and presents to you a contract of outside origin. It is
back.
It is a job offer for the Silver Tanks to guard a caravan owned by Silthorn's mother. It seems she and a lot of you kind of eventually learned that his mother lives in the city, and Silthorn regularly contacts her. But what you didn't realize was that she's moving. She's moving to Halrua, the next largest city in this country, on this side of the continent. The contract comes with a bit of a note prefacing she's moving, she's setting up shop in another city. She needed to go ahead and finalize a few things, but her moving caravan needs guards, at least until up until a certain point. See, the path from Carmath to Halrua is, for the most part, pretty easygoing. It's it follows pretty closely the road here, but these hills are a dangerous undertaking for anyone who does not know them. In the note, she is going to pay you 750 gold pieces to take her caravan from here to there, which is about 2 days' journey.
What do you guys think?
Where in the note she says that afterwards it will be taken through the hills by the Wayfinders, the guild that specifically is known for leading caravans and travelers through these hills. They've rumor states that they grew up in those hills. They know those hills like the marauders that could ambush you and kill you before you even knew they were there. There are other guilds that take people through these hills, but the Wayfinders are the best. They're the best of the best. So their advertisement states. But they don't come cheap, which is why she basically only hired them to take her caravan through the hills. Because any more than that would have been too costly. She figured she could hire a local, trusted group to take her caravan up to the border. And that would be you. Should you accept?
What do you guys think?
Well, I think you could have given us a little more notice, Sugar.
I know, it's been... It came as a bit of a surprise to me too, alright?
Uh-huh.
How long
She
have
wants
you
to
known
get-
about this for?
A couple days, maybe. It's mostly because, well, the recent events in Carmath have not exactly been very good, so... Yeah, moving shop.
Well, it'll take a few days for us to find out anything about our swirly-faced friend.
Yeah,
So,
it's good money.
suppose so long as we have the staves all sticking together in groups of 4 or more, no solo trips to the bathroom. Should be alright.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Maybe we'll take
The
apprentice assistant with us just in case she's a target.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
that might be a great idea, but she is not going to be any sort of combatant.
That's fine.
That's
it's more of a
fine.
if she is
The
the
target.
bait, then
Yeah,
we're keeping the bait with us.
we're taking
Smart.
the worms.
We remember her
I figured.
combat skills. They involve pee.
Yep.
Wait, what?
Wait,
She got trapped in a room and accidentally
Oh,
had,
yes, I
pissed
remember
herself.
I remember this. Yeah.
She had a bad day. I mean, to be fair, she was in a bad spot, but
She stress ate her entire a week worth of rations in a day. So just
Very
keep her
true.
out of the rations. Yeah.
stress pretzels, they're important.
Yes.
All right,
Pretzels?
well, yes.
Pretzels. Yeah.
All right. Get packed up. I
Uh,
think.
You
Maybe
make
in
your
a bit.
preparations, and basically the caravan is ready to go with a couple hours notice. She basically hired a moving crew that would be like, okay, we're gonna hold this in our warehouse until you get us some bodies to make sure we don't get ourselves killed. Yeah, and they're ready to go whenever. It could be maybe a couple hours notice. Like I said, you make your preparations. You're ready to head out. You meet the moving crew, and that's where we're going to take a quick break.
All right.
Did it say brace?
I
Break.
said brace.
quick-
Yeah.
A quick break.
It's all good, man. Speaking.
Question:
Answer.
did Bryn's arrows disappear with Jerkwad?
Oh yeah.
Ugh. Fuck.
Sure did.
I'm down to 19 arrows.
No.
That sucks.
All right. I gotta grab a drink. Back here in 5 to 10.
All right.
On the upside, since you're in our stronghold, you can acquire more arrows.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You know what? I just realized I am completely missing out on the lounge music for the break.
I don't have music on either. Yeah. So you're not the only one.
Got here. It's a good lounge music for the break here.
How about like The Price is Right?
Ooh.
That's always
I am
fun.
back.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Please don't.
See,
That's peaking.
we even talked earlier about whistling. Mics hate it.
Oh wow, yeah, I got the reverb on that. Nice.
Yeah, it's all just ripping through the speakers.
Headphones hate it too.
Yep.
See how we were feeling earlier, Zypher?
So there you go. That's what we were referring to. No matter how good your mic is, usually it's not the professional quality necessary to translate that appropriately.
Oof.
Oh, what's a speakeasy? I mean, I
Oh,
know
what?
That's
what
like a small
No, I
bar.
know. Let me phrase this. I know what a speakeasy is. What is the music that Sirenscape associates with a speakeasy?
Oh.
Could not tell you.
I am intrigued. It says 1920 music, broadcast safe. 1920 music, not broadcast safe.
Go with the not broadcast safe.
No, we're broadcasting.
I know, but I still push the button. Why would you even make a button like this? Sirenscape, why? Oh my god, I've never wanted to hit a button so much in my life. I'm gonna assume that means there's copyrighted music in there.
Probably.
I mean, duh.
I mean,
I guess I shouldn't say that because
they could be dropping 1920s slurs. Who knows?
I'm going to assume it's copywritten music.
Probably.
You cad.
Yeah, Bounder. Rapscallion. Actually, it's a little even dated for the 20s.
Anybody need another minute?
I'm here.
I mean, I'm not through my
I'm here too.
1920s music, but I guess I
I'm
could
good.
cancel that. Sad.
So close yet so far.
So
Well-
we're coming back from Braisk.
Breaks. The biggest of breaks. Talking becomes really oddly hard when you start to DM.
Sure can.
No,
Dings and Gala.
Hey, don't shut up. Hey, shut up.
That's always gonna be funny.
Oh no, it's great. I'm going with it at this point.
It's hilarious. He at times forgets that he is in character, and when he dings for the elevator, he uses said character's voice.
Yeah. So it's like why I go straight into Silthorn because I've been talking
Oh
to
yeah,
Silthorn.
don't try and switch accents midstream. You'll be all over the place.
No, it's like, where are we going? Alright, so let's go into the elevator. We go down, and then, so you go down the elevator, ding, fuck. Goddamn, same voice.
There's
I
currently two of
yeah.
us in the VTM chat who have had our mentors ding
Yeah,
as the elevator. It's an ongoing joke now.
it is. My canon is that they're the ones that dubbed the elevator. So it sounds like they're the ones saying it, but it's actually the elevator that sounds like them. You know. Yeah. I've definitely been stretching my abilities with accents and shit because of that game.
Nice.
Yeah. Especially my female voices, because for some reason I'm like, yeah, I'll just make like 20 females in this game.
Doesn't help that all of us, or almost all of us, chose female mentors.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, all right, I guess I need to learn how to do like 10 female voices. Okay. So I've gotten a little. I'm back into something. Where are we going?
Don't hurt yourself, honey.
Look, I'm trying. Okay. I'm really trying.
Not fucking very hard.
Try harder.
Ben, why would you do that?
Things just getting mean.
You know, that's really not nice.
Anyway, back into it.
Back
Hey,
into
let's go. Back into it. Let's go.
LLD.
Watch your fucking language.
On the road again.
We speak American in this chat room.
Well, Zypher, I guess it's time for us to leave.
I mean,
We speak Canadian.
it's okay. We don't actually speak American. We speak English.
Actually,
American.
Yeah, that's the joke.
Yeah.
I know.
I only speak intergalactic basic, so I don't know what people are talking about.
There you go.
Okay, чеп in the jar.
Oh
I
my
speak
God.
international phonetics.
Okay, close.
Okay.
You can't prove otherwise.
Okay. That's an interesting language you got there. Alright.
Anyway. You Without Wenry, who is, by the way, was not in his room last night. It seems he's got some more important business to be taken care of. You have no idea what that could be. But he ain't fucking around.
We leave him a note like, when you get done, hunt this guy. We draw the circle.
Yeah.
Spiral.
But you rally your folks and sally forth.
I'll be playing 100 bottles of beer on the wall on the violin.
Can I ask a very important question?
Yes.
Okay. I know out of character, a new minion that was added. I think his name was Slick.
Yeah.
Slick Rick.
What does Slick actually look like?
Oh, you want him?
I'm curious because I feel like this would be the time for Slick to make an appearance.
Slick Rick, oh my
I
god,
mean,
I just
yeah.
saw this.
He would be with us. If we
I
were
would say
hooking.
Slick Rick probably looks a little like that.
Oh no!
Oh.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
the
no,
token.
what?
The token
the
art
other one.
is overriding your
Oh.
art.
Oh,
So
because you
here,
changed it.
I've got a better idea. Looks like that.
Slick Rick.
That's incredible.
That
I don't
is
know who drew
snail?
this, but that's incredible. Yeah, man.
I will make that change, I'm sure.
You got anything against snails?
Nope.
I thought
Oh.
so. He even has a little cap. Look at him.
Oh my god.
Like a
Like-
falconer's cap.
He's a fancy boy. Look, he's well read.
Anyway, so Slick Rick makes an appearance.
Uh-oh.
I generally just call him Slick. You can call him Lit or Rick or whatever. He's well trained.
And it's he doesn't just slop out from around the corner. You see Boludo, like, once he gets out into open air, just like, give me a couple minutes, guys. I'm sorry, no. Give me a couple minutes, guys. Forgot who I was talking as. And after a few minutes, Rowan.
Reload.
This creature that many of you have never even seen or heard of before just kind of materializes on the road. It's really weird. It looks like a giant snail with a very thick looking phosphorescent rainbow colored skull, and on the top of its head, where you've seen snails have, say antenna, or whatever the fuck they are on actual snails, these 5 large spiky protrusions on the end of these long noodly appendages. And they look pretty dangerous, but at the same time, this thing looks fairly docile and not illusory, but like not entirely opaque. Anybody who has some sort of knowledge knows that this is a conjured being and might not exactly be what it is portraying.
What is that? Blita?
It's my steed. Good old Slick.
Do you ride it?
If I choose.
Is it big enough for Boludo?
Yeah, he's large. He's a large creature.
Can I ride it?
I guess.
Awesome. Oh wait, no, I have. Wait, and this is the point which Sultan remembers. He has the broom. So instead, he's like, you know what? Never mind. So, and he just takes out his broom and starts flying away.
Rowan will
Suit
kind of-
yourself.
What's the word?
Oh fuck! Notes. Shit. Okay, scrambling.
I kind of see Silthorn actually doing that in the middle of the road. He's like, haha, fuck, what's the word?
What's the word?
Oh no.
Murder.
Why didn't I
I know-
carve it into the broom?
I know it. Should I say it? I actually wrote it down.
I have it too, but
It's Pano.
So
There you
say,
You shouldn't have told him.
Aw.
no,
wrote
I
it.
have it here too. Yeah.
This is a team effort.
He wrote it down, but he couldn't read it.
Suspicions confirmed.
I have
It's
an
all
intelligence 11,
gobbledygook.
guys. I have an intelligence 11. It's just my wisdom.
Sil, honey,
Yeah?
it looks dainty and all, but maybe you don't want to ride side saddle like that. The other boys will talk.
I'm just riding right beside the caravan. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
If we need some scouting, I can do it.
Yeah, okay.
It'll prove good entertainment for us in the future.
Yeah.
Just leave it.
So basic provisions, enough rations for the days out and back. Tents? And then off?
I would say so.
And then off.
And then off. Yeah, Sultan is gonna start trying to do some tricks. The spinny do, you know.
The
Rowan's
old
just waiting for
him
spin
to
you
fall
off.
do.
Spinning around the axle of the broom.
Everyone knows the old spinny do.
Yeah, don't you know?
Gross? I'm inclined to say gross.
It feels like gross.
What?
It's better than a spinny don't.
I'm doing it on the broom. What are you guys thinking? What's going on?
Yeah, you're riding that broom.
Yeah, I am.
Anyway, you set off from Carmath. The caravan is slow, but not slower than you expected. I mean, they're not going to drive their horses too fucking hard. They've got a long trek. And the first night goes uneventfully. You set up camp. You eat. You meet the wagon train, and they're a nice group of halflings. None of them are alchemists, and they generally treat you fairly. They feed you their delicious home style cooked food, and they share with you their drink and their stories of the road. And you sleep comfortably beneath the stars. Many of you grew up in the city. Rowan, of course, you did not. But still, deep in the forest, it's sometimes difficult to see the stars. And out here in the Carmath farmlands, you see more stars than you thought could possibly have existed in the sky.
Is there a roof to the caravan? Like
Uh,
over top of
lot
the
of-
cart?
The way the caravan is set up is that there are 3 or 4 carts that are being driven by the family, and you all have been, as needed, given horses to ride alongside. So no, there's no sleeping within the carts. That's why you packed tents and bedrolls.
I was just gonna. Yeah, never mind then. Alrighty.
You looking for a high place?
I was gonna. If there was a top to it, I was gonna have it so then she just kind of climbs up top and sits up and just kind of stares at the stars. But if there isn't, then I'm not.
Well, I mean that it's possible. You can like climb up on top of your employer's belongings. And
No,
sleep.
I'm not gonna do that.
You wake in the morning, you have breakfast. The younger children insist on some sort of additional breakfast. They insist on something called second breakfast, but you understand that to be the folly of children and not a real thing.
Oof. Wow. That's how we're playing, okay.
After a certain amount of time, you round the bend and you see down the road a set of ruins. And the lead of the caravan, the father of this family, patriarch, kind of slows up the lead horse and motions for you to come up to the front and hop off your horses. I got a bad... Sorry, this isn't happening. I've got a bad feeling. These ruins look like a great place for an ambush. Do you mind scouting ahead a wee bit, checking out, making sure we don't get attacked or anything?
Yeah, no problem. Can I fly over the ruins with my broom?
You sure as shit can.
Hey, I'll do that.
He's like,
I'll take a look.
oh.
Who thought it was a good idea to let him have a broom that
That could fly.
flies?
Hell yeah.
He knows about arrows, right? Like he understands that arrows are a thing.
I'm already
Who
flying.
knows?
Oh.
Hey, Silthorn.
Yes.
First things first.
Yep. Make me just what save am I making?
Well, first things first. You see that.
Perfect. I like it.
Let's get all you motherfuckers onto this board.
Yeah, let me get myself on there.
Wink.
There you go.
Wait a minute.
But aren't we up by the cart? Am I up by the cart?
Yeah, by the cart.
Not me. I'm flying over.
Yeah.
I'm flying over.
You can be wherever you goddamn well.
Welcome to the bard life. It's a good time.
Wait, where do we find our token?
Go to the journals.
Pardon?
And just go to the journal and drag your icon onto the board.
Oh. Okay.
Yee. Oh my god,
No.
Slick.
It is small.
He is
Can we make it look a little bit bigger? He is
No.
not a battle slug.
There we go.
I'll get him a proper token using that artwork instead in my next session, I think.
No worries.
Yeah, I like my tokens to be round. Kyle.
Can someone use square tokens? Yeah.
No, somebody used like fucking flower-shaped tokens one time.
What?
That's me.
Wait,
Oh!
what?
Oh, it's you.
Flower-shaped tokens?
Oh my
There
god.
are other apps that can make tokens, and some of
You
them
got-
make them in wild fucking shape.
You gotta send me that. I
Squigglies
need
and
to-
all that good stuff.
I like
They're
the
Anywho.
oblong one. That was the good one, though. Like the kind
Yeah.
of triangular oblong.
The weird one.
Yeah, that was
Mhm.
nice.
What? Okay, I gotta see that. You gotta send me that at one point. That's amazing.
You might be able to just look through some of the old archives. I know one of them was for some of the one shots, but that's neither here nor there right now. Hey, Silthorn?
Yes. Oh,
Just take 3 damage.
sure.
Hmm.
Why not?
Oh.
Unpleasant.
Easy.
That seems unfortunate.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna say it's actually very fortunate.
Yeah, it's fine. There's
Because-
3
Oh,
guys
and-
over here.
Oh, and then also 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
I mean,
okay.
magic missiles coming plus
3 of those will hit. The 20, the 17, and the 17. So 3, 7, 7 plus, and that's 15.
Ow!
That's fine.
Sell!
Guys, there's people over here. Ow! And I'll be flying back.
Sugar, we sort of knew that.
Well, now we know for sure.
Uh-huh.
I'll be flying back now.
You hear from within the ruins, from probably this general direction. Give us your shit and walk away.
You want our shit? You want me?
I don't think that's what he means.
Oh, one of you's a fucking literal funny guy. How original.
I wouldn't try it. We've had a bad week.
Get the piss buckets.
Rowan, you should be at full health. I don't know why
Yeah.
you went.
Oh, what? Why am I not at full health?
I don't
That's
know.
weird.
Fix it.
All right, wait. Let me. Can I? Ooh. 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 Hmm. Wait a minute.
Why would you want just our fecal? I don't
We-
understand.
We went over this joke already.
No,
I am not.
I feel like we need to
am
continue
not-
down this path.
Question.
I am not going to respond to your anti-joke place, sir.
Aw.
Ben, question. On my
Answer.
flight back, would I
Learn to
be
be
able
more
to
clear.
cast
I'm
something?
trying to hear Silthorn. Sorry.
Would I be able to cast something on my way back?
Not on your fucking broom without making a high DC dexterity shaving throw. Did I say
Oh.
save? Did I say shaving
Shaving.
throw? I didn't saving
Shaving.
throw.
I'll do it.
I mean, I would suggest that you argue for only that restriction on somatic, but you know.
Wait, let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see.
If your
This is-
spell has somatic components,
It
you
does.
must make
It does.
a pretty high enough DC saving throw that maybe you shouldn't try to do that. Also, everybody make sure they have bless turned back off.
Yeah.
I feel that was directional. Someone
All
forgets that
Directional
all
towards
the
a couple of
times.
people.
right.
Oh.
And I'm just back.
Ron, why are you dead?
I didn't mean to.
Oh, Bryn's
I was trying
dead.
to make sure it was off.
Is I guess one way to remove bless.
Kill yourself. Hashtag not blessed anymore.
Nope.
Definitely not. Alright, rolling initiative then, I'm guessing?
I didn't specifically call for it, but you can, I guess, now that it's up.
I mean, hey, I rolled a 1 again! Oh my god.
Whoa.
Nice.
Whoa.
Can I throw you the
Bryn.
broom?
Why don't you give them our shit? Oh, that's great.
I mean, if you want to hand over their shit, go right ahead. I am staying 10 meters from that bucket, so...
Question.
But we are not quite ready to start initiative yet, because we do have one thing. Silthorn, are you...
Yeah.
Are you casting something, or are you not casting something?
I won't be. Question for the use of the broom, I guess. Would Rowan be able to shoot her bow from the broom without taking dexterity?
Absolutely not.
We went over this, Silthorn. It does
Okay.
not fit two
Alright,
people.
never mind. No. If I give it to her.
Oh, no. God, no. What does that sound?
I don't know. Alright, so she wouldn't be able to, like, essentially fly with it and shoot her bow from it, is what I'm asking.
You need to have at least one hand on the bow,
Okay.
one hand on the broom
Okay.
at all times.
Alright, never
The
mind.
reason I'm giving you a dexterity saving throw to cast with somatic components is you're waving your hand around wildly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah,
And
no,
sadly,
that's
I'm not proficient with drawing a bow with my toes yet.
Yet.
fine. Yet.
Yet.
It will happen. Alright.
It's a work in progress.
I'll come down and I'll land. There's 3 guys, they have bows. One's got a big sword and, like, only wearing an apron.
Okay, knowing our luck, are you sure it's only 3?
He counts the amount of arrows that are in him.
Silthorn, you got 5 arrows shot at you.
Yeah.
So, again, are you sure it's 3?
Well, 3 hits.
And you also got hit with magic missile.
There's a mage, I guess. I saw 3 there.
He's good at the maths.
No, I saw 3 behind the ruins, but I did get hit by people that I didn't see, so they might be hiding off somewhere else.
Silthorn, you saw all 7 of these individuals.
7?
You for sure.
Oh, I didn't fucking
got
scroll
Yeah,
down.
scroll.
I
You
didn't
for
fucking
sure
scroll
got
down.
an accurate head
I was
count.
too zoomed in. I was zoomed in, okay?
Scrollsies.
I was
Ben?
too zoomed in.
Uh-huh.
Did
Okay.
I manage to restock on arrows before leaving?
Yeah,
Or did
I'll say you were able to get a full quick
Perfect.
or get
Okay,
a full
then
pair
I'll
of quivers.
tell them the positions then. I'm sorry, I was too scrolled out. Too scrolled in. I didn't see that there were people below.
That is okay, honey.
I'm sorry. There we go. Alright. So I'll tell them the positions of, like, the people. There's one behind the rock. There's another guy behind that rock. Guy in the trees over there. Bushes over there. 3 in the ruins. One guy only wearing an apron there. Didn't bother.
Nope, he is for sure wearing armor.
Oh, okay.
Armor vest.
Okay, the token only shows an apron.
That is
Representative images.
Look, man. I'm going off of
he
what
is
I
for
have.
sure wearing armor.
Aw, but fighting a guy in an apron would be entertaining.
It would be.
I mean, he's
Defeat.
yes, it is sort of like thin straps over the shoulder and just kind of a chest plate of studded leather armor, but he's also wearing pants. Christ.
This token doesn't show that.
I was gonna
These
say small.
aren't that kind of bandits. They come forward in the after show. For
Defeated by a
subscribers
small breeze.
I love this.
anyway, Rowan, you're up.
Alright, so... Okay,
And I'll
wait, how do
say
you
you
do...
can definitely reasonably approximate the place of the individuals. What do you use?
I was gonna ask how to do the arrow thing. Like seeing how far your distance is.
Oh,
Actually, I'm gonna do that.
on your left,
there
there's
should
a
be a circle
little.
with a ruler.
There you go. And then just drag across.
There's a what with a ruler?
Circle.
Usually it's the fourth one down, so you get
Fourth
your
one
pointer, drawing, magnification, then that's the ruler.
I'm on a laptop.
Top left of the map, you should have a little toolbar icon going down. First one looks like your mouse pointer. Second one looks like a little paintbrush, magnifying
Yes.
glass, and then the circle with what's supposed to be a ruler. Click on that,
Okay.
and then click and drag on the map.
All right. I see that now.
Okay? And then to go back to being able to click on your token, click the top option, which looks like the mouse pointer.
All right. She'll kind of look over at D and Syl and say, "I'm going deep," and kind of head over there. Oh shit! I have to
Yep.
unselect that. Thank you. And she will aim at the guy in the far corner of the ruin at the very top. Can she see him clearly? Or is he blocked by that barrel thing?
That would be a chest, and no, he's not. Go for it.
Alright, so I'm going to use Hunter's Mark and Longbow. And I'm going to double knock arrows and hit him, since I have 2. Is that allowed?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And do I just shoot twice, or just leave the one like...
You do shoot a second time, yeah.
Alright. Oh, whoops. Shit, no. Ah!
That's fine. We'll just ignore that third one. The 14 misses. The 18 will hit, so roll your damage on 5 damage.
5.
And we'll take that 5 Hunter's Mark damage as well, since we already rolled it, for a total of 10 damage.
Nice.
Perfect. Question is, how far can this guy move now? Uh-oh.
Well, your answer is going to come
Very
by
shortly.
him peeling around and taking cover behind this pillar. And shouting, "You're gonna have to do fucking better than that!
You really
jackass!"
want to tempt me? Because I'm in a really bad mood today!
You are going to hear a reply from over in this direction say, "He might not, but I will."
Oh, fuck.
Does this
You
guy
just-
shoot one?
Take 2 damage.
Wait, question.
Wait a minute.
He's
Yeah,
casting magic
that's-
missile. I'm like, that's 3 missiles. You can shoot 2 more for me as well, by the way, because I saw that at the top.
We are going to just completely re-roll those things.
Good idea.
Alright. Oof.
7 and
Oh.
9 respectively.
For me or her?
7 for Syl, 9 for Rome.
Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm doing a little rougher. 21. 21.
Back down to 32. Should have just left it there.
Hey.
And Beluda.
I'm coming to negotiate. Don't move. Let's go slick.
Oh boy, what's...
Oh
One
my
six. Wow, he's pretty fast actually for a snail.
He goes far.
Mounts can dash.
That's not a dash, that's like a normal movement.
No, but I mean, mounts can also dash if you really want to get a lot of speed out of it.
Yeah. I don't think I want to do that.
Wait, do you get your own movement as well?
You could.
No, I'm just combining as my movement. I mean, I just didn't want to have to roll for slick as well. Then it's just too much to manage. It's annoying. I will then. Ooh, I know. Is this 20 feet? 60 feet. Jesus. I will cast Spiritual Weapon, like here, and bonk this dude. Maybe like a Judge's Mallet or something, like gavel. Are you on mute?
No, I'm just seeing. I was just trying to draw that as well. You're gonna bop this guy? Yeah. Roll your damage.
Bop him.
Bop him.
3
Twist him.
bonus. Nice.
Pull him.
It's getting a little weird.
And then yeah, I'll
Flick him.
take my shield out, and that's that.
Cool. All right. So, this group of bandits over here is going to go. They're going to get clear line of sight on Bolero and fire twice at him. Probably both of those are going to miss.
They will.
The other group is going to... One of them is going to... What the fuck?
What?
The scale for this map.
Were these
Uh-oh.
not 5-footers? They're 5-footers.
Oh no, it's not correct. We're going from the. Oh wait, no, that's correct.
Fine.
It just corrected. Okay. He is going to bop around to your far side, Boludo, and attack.
Ooh.
23,
Yeah,
I
it's gonna
believe, will
hit.
hit, yeah?
It will.
6-7 damage. And then this other
Mm.
bandit is going to move out
Great.
into the road and fire at Rowan. For probably a miss. D, you are up.
So D starts running towards the ruins, chunking along in her armor. Says, "Oh, come on, you guys know better about this. Take cover." And as she gets up here, she'll duck down behind the ruin walls.
What's the fun in that?
Not getting shot. And she'll, make sure her shield's on. Take the dodge action, I guess, down there. No, action was running. Never mind. She's just gonna get there. And that'll be it.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. What am I doing? Beluto's got that covered, I think. So I'll probably head up. I'll head up with D. So the Broom of Flying, I looked it up. Gives me it has a flying speed of 50 feet.
Sure does.
So I'm gonna get right up close with D here, and I am then gonna go ahead and cast Shatter right in the middle of these two. So pull that up. There we go. DC 15 Constitution save.
Nice.
Nice.
Both of them
13
fail.
damage, both. And let's see. I'll look over to Rowan. You got him! Go, 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 go! And I'll get past the Bardic Inspiration as well.
Thank you.
And that will be my turn. So honestly, I don't think D will be needing inspiration.
D's enough inspiration to herself.
Yeah. Also, I'm trying to, hopefully the wall gives me some cover. I'm off the broom at this point. Like, essentially I'm just using it to get around. Is what I'm guessing this kind of works as. Everything good, Ben?
Yep, just doing some math.
Oh, okay. I'm like, everything's awfully quiet.
Too quiet.
Yeah.
Krakus, you're up.
Alright, Krakus moving to 30 feet. Action less. Ludo, Rowan, D. A free action. I'll go in. You get behind the rock over there. Use your range. Don't stand in the middle of the road. You have plenty of range. Take pot shot.
This is the best place for shooting.
Maybe
Free
not.
to be shot.
It's also the best place to be shot, so you know.
He's right, sugar. Pick a side and don't stick in the middle of the road.
You are Archer. You and Wizard stay in back.
Oh, wow.
Yikes.
I mean, it's accurate.
It's accurate. It really is.
And I'm done.
So Thorn's just weird because he likes to stand so that he can say that he did something.
Mm-hmm. As the healer stands in the middle of the road.
Rowan is now your-
Rowan's
Yeah.
gonna... If Rowan goes, right... Oh, whoops. Don't have the cursor selected. Go. If she goes right here, would that be enough cover from this guy over here, and would she be able to get him?
Say that all again.
Okay, if she stood here, could she get him,
Now.
but be blocked from this guy?
Okay. So that guy is probably... That guy's only under probably 3/4 cover right now. You're not going to be able to reduce that cover by moving unless you got like really like around the pillar. You can, however, get out of this guy's line of sight by moving over here.
Okay. So she'll scoot over there. And can she...
You might
Can
want to
she-
move to that one.
Alright. Can she see the guys on the other side of the wall?
Yes,
the-
she can. She can see these individuals.
Okay, she's gonna
And
take...
they look like they are kind of reeling, stumbling, trying to get their bearings again.
Okay, so she is going to cast Hunter's Mark on... Oh wait, no, she already cast
You already
Hunter's
have
Mark on the
Hunter's
other guy.
Mark on
Yeah.
on.
Then she's gonna shoot a double shot at that first guy there.
Sure. Shoot your first shot.
Yep.
Don't give it away.
Nice.
All right.
Good.
He is dead,
Oh!
Alright,
Nice.
Nice.
and you can move on to the second guy.
Also, Hunter's Mark?
Can I see the other guy?
Yes, you can see the other guy.
Alright, then I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna shoot the other guy.
Come on. You have Bardic Inspiration?
And plus.
So that's a
plus.
D6 and...
D8 now.
A
It's
D4 and
Eight.
you have a D8 and a D4 that you can
Yes.
add to that. So you add the D4
Okay.
regardless.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, then scratch that.
Okay. You do not need to add the Bardic Inspiration. Your
Okay.
damage also kills.
Nice.
Nice.
2 down.
Wow, damn.
5 more
really
to
low
go.
AC.
Guys, may as well just give up now. We've got 2 of you. And
All right. End of turn. This guy is going to peel around the corner at you, D,
Oh,
and is
hey.
going to come in with 2 attacks.
Disadvantage,
Oof.
thankfully.
Uh,
No,
First one I
what's
don't
disadvantage?
think
Never mind.
matters.
Nope.
what's your AC? D?
My AC is a 20, so...
Okay,
but
I'm gonna use cutting words on that guy. As a reaction.
I don't
Yeah.
think that works on our crit.
I'll
think
say
it works
this.
as a general.
Here's my thing.
Let me
If
see.
you can reduce it below D's AC, it will miss. If it hits, it's a crit.
1d8.
Roll me 1d8. You got to get a
No.
5 or higher.
5. Hey! It's like we need a 5. Okay.
This man comes in with all the power and class of New England, but at the last second, Silthorn just says,
Go
"Hey,
fuck
your mom's
yourself.
fat," and he's just like, "Wait, what?" And he just whiffs.
It's like, yeah. Fuck yes. I haven't got to use cutting words yet. I'm happy with that.
Thanks, silly.
All right,
Hey, no problem.
all right. The mage is going to peel a little bit into these bushes to get line of sight on Silthorn.
Ooh.
Silthorn, he is going to cast a spell.
What's he casting? You cut out.
He's going to cast a spell at you, the effects of which are not immediately noticeable.
Is that a charm spell?
It is not a charm spell.
Oh, okay. I'm like, if it is, then that doesn't work.
It is not a charm spell.
Okay. So no saves or anything either?
You get the feeling that you're going to save at the end of your next turn.
Okay. Cool.
As your vision begins to cloud a little bit. Baluto, you have a dude next to you.
Yeah, no, I'm just wondering how much cheaty face stuff I want to do. Like, I obviously couldn't tell that this mage just ducked around, the bushes because I was blocked by this rock and then the bushes. But, on the map, I can just see him and move there, but I don't want to do that because that's kind of messed up. So, I'm not being cheaty faced today, I guess is what I'm saying. Today. I reserve the right to change that later.
On this day, Craig did not cheaty face.
20 feet, I thought.
Have you still got a guy
I will.
directly north of you?
Yeah, but he's like small potatoes.
Ah.
Not too worried about that guy. Bonus action, I'll move this thing 5, 10, 15, 20. Right, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yep. Move it closer to that guy. I'll take some swings at this one next to me with since I'm wielding a shield, with my hand axe.
Fuck.
Nice. Oh boy.
Yikes.
It's only
He's dead.
for 14, and then
Long.
6 more, so 20.
The first one does it.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
Cannot select him because your fucking snail's in the way. Give me
Hey.
just a second.
That's nice.
alright.
Cool.
Alright, so then I will continue my journey.
Wait, it's a snail.
Alright, well then I'll do 6 damage against this guy.
Hell yeah, you will.
Oh, hey, Mr. Mage, I can see you. Without cheating, Facey.
Oh, fuck! Alright. This last bandit in the back that I totally forgot about, because I didn't scroll down enough, is going to
Hey. My pain.
pop out and take a crossbow attack at you, Buludo.
Of course. Miss.
And miss. This second group of bandits. Oh, one of them's next to an enemy. That's an attack. 12 to hit is not going to be a hit.
Man, how did they even get Stealthorn?
D, you are up.
So bye. D's gonna swing one-handed, normal swing at the bandit next to her with bless.
There
15
you go.
for 11.
15 just hit.
Oh. By the way, I didn't give you Bardic Inspiration, right? I gave Rowan Bardic Inspiration.
I think so. Still standing,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Yes.
And swing again. 20 for 9.
20 for 9.
And still standing.
Still standing.
And she'll action surge.
Okay.
22 for 9 more.
22 for 9 more.
And still standing.
Yes.
That's a real workout. 17 for 7 more.
17 for 7 more.
And she's
Still
like,
standing.
she's like, whew. I have to get
You're
back to you
doing
in a
good.
second.
You're doing good. Keep going.
She like, sword, she's swinging around one hand, and she's like, keep going. That will be it. You know what? Actually, D will move over there.
Alright. Oh boy, here we go.
Still.
Alright. I'm gonna look over at the mofo that just got hit by D 4 times in a row. You really should be careful. I think the straps on your apron are gonna fall off and things will show. And I'm gonna use Hideous Laughter on them. DC 15 Wisdom saving throw. Ooh, yes! So
He finds that super funny.
Fuck yeah! And I am gonna move. I'll move in actually. I'll move in just for a bit more cover against the motherfucker over here, the mage guy. And I'll take a bonus action, healing word for myself. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. And that is 1d4 plus my spellcasting. Slash 1d4 plus my spellcasting modifier is 5. So. Oh, whoops. Slash up. That's unfortunate. 6. Cool. That's my turn.
Okay, at the end of your turn, make a wisdom saving throw.
That's what I thought. That's a natural 20.
Woo.
Yes! Yes! That's a natural 20.
You were kind of owed one after all those other wisdom saving throws that got passed against you.
I mean, I know.
Oh my god.
So what happens, Mr. Geo?
Hopefully nothing.
Hopefully nothing. I don't like the silence.
I think he's doing it again.
Sorry, no, I had to talk to Sam about something.
Okay, yeah, that's a 20. Oh boy. I'm worried.
I'm just trying to figure out how to describe this spell failing.
Oh.
Oh.
Because you passed your saving throw. Congratulations.
Okay, yeah.
As at the end of your turn, you blink for a moment, and suddenly you are surrounded by enemies on all sides, and they are terrifying, and they are upon you, in a way that you didn't expect. And you
All right.
blink again a couple times, and they are gone, and you have a bit of a haze around your head that you shake off pretty quickly.
Question.
You do not take 4d10 necrotic damage. I'm sorry, psychic damage right now.
Okay, that would have been way worse. The first one. Okay. Question. Would I be able to play along and make it seem like I'm
knows
seeing
that
enemies?
his spell failed.
Okay, dang it. Never mind then. That's my turn.
Yeah, you wish shit worked like that.
I mean, hey, not all the time you know if your spell fails or not.
In my world, if you cast a spell that requires concentration, you know if that concentration is broken. You know if that blink is broken.
Cool. Is that still on there, or is this going to be an every turn thing?
Oh no, you shake it off.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I'm like the thing's still on me, so I'm like, please no.
So like, is Dee's exchanging blows with the combatant there, and Silthorn sort of backs up towards the fight. She's like, "What are you doing?"
I'm alright. Weird things. Fucking kill him. He's laughing. Look.
I assume it's my turn?
Think?
Let's assume yes.
So,
how many hit points do you have? Or how many hit points are you down?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm down 20. Well, 19.
Alright, take 19 hit points. I'll use my
Oh, okay.
plus I'll use my Channel Divinity Preserve Life.
I'm back up to full.
And I'll say, hey, Sil, get away from the fighter, please. Thank you.
Right, will do. Thank you.
Yes. And I'll move 30 feet. And that's it.
Rowan?
Okay. Question. If Rowan steps out to, like, say, right here, could she, like, get this guy clearly or no?
The bandit will have 3/4 cover from being out behind the...
Shit.
But is it worth 2 in the hand?
Pardon?
No? Okay. We can move on.
I didn't hear what you said.
Bandit in the bush worth 2 in the hand.
My god. Okay. Okay, so
It doesn't work.
An old man.
I mean, he's mauling that particular saying, but it's...
yeah. She will aim 2 arrows at that guy and hit him with her longbow.
Nice.
And cast a second time?
That arrow gets caught up in the bushes.
Ah.
You
Shit.
can... it's too late now, but... Okay, you still have Bardic Inspiration, just as a thing.
And bless.
And Bless.
Oh wait, Bless should...
Add the bless. Add the bless no matter what.
That's
Yeah.
Always gotta add that bless, girl.
that's
Yeah.
D4, right?
All day, every day, son.
Come on, 19.
Not enough.
Fuck.
Ah.
That's a wizard. What the fuck?
Gets mage armor on,
A
probably.
wizard with 3/4 cover.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And I'm guessing that that this guy down here is just way too far to get.
You know.
No.
You're using a longbow. You have
Using
150
a
feet.
longbow.
You have 150 feet that you can hit.
Your inner range is 150 feet. He could run for another minute and still be within your range.
I'm going
Shoot
for
him.
it since I have one more attack.
Yeah.
And
There you
add
go.
that
Oh,
D4.
that beautiful
You
beam
don't need
foot.
to. Damage. Ooh. Nice.
He gets hit in the upper thigh and just goes, ah!
Oh, he didn't get hit in the knee?
No.
Next one.
Next one.
All right, this guy, big beefy apron man.
At the beginning or at the end of its turn does it make it save? At the end of its turn.
End of his turn, he is going to make a wisdom saving throw
Yeah. 15.
and get a natural 20 on that
Fuck.
wisdom saving.
Fake. Alright, but he's still prone for this round, right?
He is still prone for this round.
And I'm okay with that.
This mage is going to step a little closer to Beludo and fire out a spray of colors.
Oh god, not color spray.
Oh, come the fuck on. Hold on. I need 10D.
Oof.
Wait, 10? Ooh, he's ahead. He's
We
upcasting.
cast that at 3rd level.
Ew.
Is this concentration?
Wait. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Is it concentration?
Okay. We're blind.
You are blind for 1 round, and then he is going to fucking try to split.
Oh, really? What a coward.
Back to here. Oh yeah, super coward.
By the way, you just got it.
What do you mean I just got it?
Because it's the hit points. Because I have Slick Rick, that's an extra 15 HP.
Oh, wow.
Towards it.
Oh, right.
So that added to mine equals 63.
Oh my god.
But then again, minus 7. So if you didn't have that extra, at least one, if you did second level, you wouldn't have got. Yeah.
I can't
Good
cut
job.
words of that, can I?
No, it's alright.
No,
I
hell
mean,
no.
he's got like 7 to 8 HP to spare. So well done.
Damn.
All right, and Beludo, it is your turn. You are alive.
Blinded by the light.
Again. Oh, Beludo's blind again. Not like it matters.
Blinded by the light. I will swing wildly at this guy.
Disadvantage.
Oof. Better.
16?
11 will not, but 16 will. Give me damage.
He has bless though. Oh,
Yeah.
that's the one.
It's in there.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
you swing wildly not out of fear, but out of more pissed offness. You don't get angry very often, but when you do, you tend to find a lot of necks. And all of a sudden you are covered with this warm copper smelling liquid, or more iron smelling it should be, but it's always copper smelling. Anyway, moving on. That group is dead. There's still a guy in that group. He's going to shoot a crossbow at you with advantage.
Sure. Hit.
21 to hit for 7 damage.
Oh, stop it.
And he is also going to pop kind of into this little bush cut. Double D.
Double D gonna double down, and
He's still prone.
he is prone, so with advantage, swinging big.
Let's go.
17.
Fuck. That's a no, I think. Yeah.
The 17.
That hits.
Ooh,
Oh, really?
18
Nice.
points there. Attack
Come
number
on.
2. 21
Nice.
for 24.
That's. I like it.
This guy brings up his scimitar to block the first strike, and it just kind of overpowers him and honestly drives the scimitar into his own shoulder, leaving you fully open to just bifurcate this man.
D gives him a
Nice. Nice job.
D gives him a hell of a slash.
Fuck
And then
yeah.
she starts moving up around the outside here. Calling out to the mage. Sugar, you probably don't want to run. Surrender now.
Okay.
And she just kind of leaves it at that.
Oh, wait, no, that's just a okay. I know what I'm doing. That's perfect. All right. What's the fucking? Oh, that's so perfect. All right, I am gonna fly over here, and then I am going to go ahead and cast the Shatter right in the middle of them, right there.
Ooh.
That
So
sounds good to
that's-
me.
So that's 15 DC Constitution save for both.
Ooh,
of them.
wait, oh,
Yeah.
Constitution save?
Constitution
That's a
save.
different.
All right. Ugh, fuck.
That's also the wrong number.
What?
I rolled for the wrong dude. I rolled for a dude who accidentally had better stats.
Oh, okay. So that guy
Yeah,
gets hit.
okay. So this guy gets hit. This guy gets. Is this a leveled spell?
It's a level 2.
Level 2 spell? Yeah, it should probably do half damage, right?
I think so.
Even on a miss.
Yeah, they do have
Uh,
damage on
first
this.
guy-
It does, yes.
First guy's going to take full damage, and is just going to. You saw him take cover in those bushes, and now you see him fly back out of those bushes and
Bitch.
crumple on the ground.
Yeah. On a failed save, half as much damage.
Yeah.
It's half damage, so 7. Nice. And I am gonna go ahead and yell over at Boluto. Go fuck up the mage! And I'll
Who
pass him
said
Bardic-
that?
How do you not know my voice yet? And I'll pass you Bardic Inspiration.
Do I have to see you?
No, you just have to hear me.
Just here.
You just have to hear me. My voice is that annoying.
Oh boy.
And that's my turn.
Crackus, bring it home.
Come on.
I don't cast this often.
You can tell.
Damn.
Sorry.
Go on.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not quite
no.
enough. You can tell. You can tell that this guy is still actually looking pretty healthy. That was actually the first time he got hit with an attack. That shatter.
I'm shattering his dreams, boy.
Pluto, follow me. Let's go. Follow my voice. follow my natural musk.
It's like the trail you can feel.
Rowan, I will allow you with a bonus action to move your hunter's mark.
Oh my god.
Yay, Hunter's Mark.
And you still have Bardic Inspiration.
And bless.
And Bless.
So
Give
Krakus just had his turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I missed.
All right, then the turn order is behind. On my page, at least.
It's caught up here, so.
Yeah, I'm still on Silthorn for mine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, what are you doing?
Come on, roll 20. You can do it.
I'm going to move my hunter's mark to. Can I see the guy directly in front of me? Like the non-mage guy, or is he hidden?
Oh,
there is no
dead.
living non-mage guy. The
Yeah,
mage
oh,
is the
yeah,
only
'cause
enemy left alive.
He's not updated on your screen.
Rowan,
probably.
how far behind are you?
It's not me that's far behind, it's my computer that's far behind.
That's what I mean.
The old "it's not me, it's you" routine.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to if I move towards the small bush, like right here, can I get a clear shot of him, or would I have to go further?
Yeah, you can get a pretty clear shot of him from.
Alright. Perfect. I'm gonna move there. I'm going to cast oh, it caught up finally. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him.
You're not casting Hunter's Mark. You are moving your Hunter's Mark.
Moving Hunter's Mark. Then ignore that. Then.
If you hit, which you probably will, we'll apply that.
All right, and I'll knock 2 arrows like before and hit him with the longbow.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That'll hit. Roll
Okay.
There you
damage.
go.
Wow.
Do it again. Do it again.
Big
Do it
money.
again.
Come on.
Oh.
Don't even
He's-
need to bless.
Oh no.
And one more hunter's mark.
And
there. You get one more hunter mark.
Yeah, one more hunter mark. Nice. So that is 14, 20.
He's a mage. They're made of tissue paper.
He should be dead soon.
Just like Silthorn.
Yeah. What? I'm healthy, man. I'm doing great. I'm a healthy boy.
Alright, he's dead. The bandit on his turn is going to understand that he is totally fucked. So he is going to sprint off. He's going to move. He is going to dash off the screen, and then he's going to do a quick
I can catch him.
yes, I know you can catch him, but he is going to do going to cast a quick spell, and he's going to
Fucking hell.
be another 30 feet ahead.
Oh.
So this guy can move.
So you just move 90 feet. I can
Yeah.
catch him.
Yeah.
But
You can still catch
but
him,
you-
bro.
But
I
on the
can-
next turn, you can kind of see that he's going to be able to zip into a tree line and be gone.
I can,
Yeah.
So
I can fly 100
ranged. I will tell you as a DM, you are not going to be able to catch this guy if you don't take him out right now.
I mean, okay.
So
okay.
so anybody with ranged attacks,
This is your time.
that'll be you, Rowan. Make your one last. You figure you can get far enough to him that you're within that 150-foot range.
Can I?
And yeah, I'd say so.
Oh.
Can I shoot a guiding bolt at him too, for fun?
Yeah, shoot a guiding bolt
can-
at him for fun.
I can
we're
throw
gonna
a hand
go-
axe.
Okay, do you want me to...
You can't throw it. Okay, we're gonna do this in order. We're gonna do the guiding bolt first. Actually, Beludo, hold on. Beludo, how far can you throw that hand axe? I don't think it's 100 feet.
No, but I can move 50 feet. Right?
I don't think it's 50 feet.
Count. camels?
So I move. Yeah, camel moves 50 feet.
So he is 60 feet off this square. So
That just increased
you to
somehow,
him
but
is
okay.
20.
Any
What? No,
attacks will have
it's
advantage.
Cool.
he
Cool.
he moved 50 feet to that square, dashed for. I'm sorry, moved 30 feet to that square, dashed for another 30 feet, and then Misty stepped another 30 feet. So he's 60 feet off the board.
Okay,
20
I
plus
can
60
toss
is
50.
80.
Alright, I can move. Well,
I could do a
let's
whole
see.
person, but I'm too far.
Well, I mean, I could probably chase him for a while, but it's not really worth it. You're right. Past 60 feet, it becomes disadvantaged to throw a hand axe.
But you
Past
still have
60 feet
bardic
or past
inspiration.
20 feet?
Past 60, it's 2060.
So
mind
past
it.
60 feet, you can't throw it at all.
Yeah.
Past
The
20
bullet
feet,
hits,
it
though,
becomes
he has
disadvantage.
advantage.
Okay. Fair enough.
Where it cancels out.
I mean, you have bardic inspiration.
Couldn't
And
hurt
bless.
to try.
And bless.
It's alright. Someone else can do it.
Up next, Silthorn, I don't think you can get within range.
I mean,
Bacchus.
I can, like, if you allow me to do the 100-foot movement with the broom and then do something, I can, but otherwise.
No, that would be using your action to dash. Practice, I think it's up to you, and that'll hit and that'll kill.
Hey, there we go.
You put a hole square through this man's chest.
Nice.
Shot a fleeing man in the back.
Just how Bahamut would like it.
That's called a coward.
I've heard Bahamut say that exact thing.
That's a Big Alice way.
I haven't heard that in a while.
Hey.
Anyway, you're cleaning up, and oh look, a chest.
Oh.
Hey,
Wow.
what do you think's in it? She says as she drags bodies back over and thumps them down.
Can I check for traps?
Check for traps.
Yeah, what's the
That
roll
is
for
investigation.
Investigation? Alright. That's not the best roll for me. Sure. Yeah, that's a 4.
Yeah. Doesn't look like there are any traps. Not 100% sure.
I'll open it.
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
I can do that.
Because there was a goddamn trap.
18.
There is a poisoned barb that fires out at your throat, and you deftly just like, whoa.
Whew. See, no traps, guys. Anymore.
And within the chest is and you're not going to believe me when I tell you that this was generated treasure, but 5,815 fucking gold.
Holy!
Whoa. 5,000.
5,800?
15 gold.
Seems like a lot.
Holy shit.
5,000. Okay, let me just add that to the basement of holding right now. So that we now have
Seems
7,000.
like a lot.
5,800, you said? Alright, we now have 7,852 gold, boys. We rich. Oh, 15 gold.
I mean,
Okay, Actually, no more.
You bumped up to the next tier of
Holy
stuff.
shit. Okay, so that's another 15 on top. That's now
Carry the
67.
4.
7,867 gold.
Woo!
Woot.
That's
Jeez.
money.
And
Another broom.
and a small box of what look to be paints.
Oh.
Oh my
I like
God.
these paints.
Yes.
Paints are fun.
Oh, and it comes with a brush. Comes with a
Mhm.
very ornate look.
Can I sit down and cast Identify on it? Like just
You
cast
may.
it. I'll just cast it instead. I won't even do a ritual. I'll just cast it. So I'll I'll use a spell slot for that.
Oh, it's some fancy brushes. Me likey.
Oh, I think I know what this is, and I'm real happy about it.
Ooh, I know what this is too. This is one of those special you can't paint on anything else except the coloring book.
Sure.
No? Something else? Okay.
Much better. If it's what I think it is.
Let me see if the compendium.
It doesn't.
I don't think so.
It does not, unfortunately.
Is this the brush?
This is a set of Nolzur's Marvelous Pigments.
Yep.
Yes.
A wondrous item.
Yes. These are the ones that if you paint anything, it will just make it out of stone, right?
Make it out of.
Bless you.
Oh, jeez.
Oh boy.
You're welcome.
This is why I use push to talk. Yes, you're right. It can make things. You can paint things, and they become real objects in the world. Nothing created by the pigments, however, can have a value greater than 25 gold pieces. The object looks authentic, but close inspection reveals it is made from paste, bone, or some other worthless material. If you paint a form of energy, just such as fire or lightning, the energy appears but dissipates as soon as you complete the painting, doing no harm to anything. But you can create doors in walls, pit traps, flowers, trees, cells, entire rooms, non-magical weapons.
That's the beautiful part.
You have enough paint to cover 10,000 cubic feet.
Oh.
That's a lot of cubic feet.
That's
Yeah.
Wait, is that right? That seems...
That's,
Oh,
he
wait,
gave us
hold
the full
on.
thing.
Roll me a 1d4.
1d4?
Yeah, because how much? Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
/R1d4 for you.
You want a 4.
I rolled a 2.
I mean, that's half of 4.
2,000 square feet.
That's still
Still
a lot.
a lot.
Still a lot.
All right.
If you care to use this, you will need to kind of argue with me about how much square footage you're going to need to. You're going to be using probably at least one or two.
One or two what?
You're probably going to be using at least one or two to create basically anything.
Right.
Like you can't use like half a square foot to create a dagger. No, fuck you.
Fine. All right, guys.
The rest, you gather your repurposed loot and continue on your journey. You arrive at the meeting place, and the wayfinders are already there, which is standard practice for them. They don't like to be late, especially when hired to travel through the hills. A group left waiting is a group left vulnerable in their eyes. So you find them already there.
Nerds.
They give you the agreed upon payment. It seems as though Silthorn's mother paid them to pay you on delivery. Certainly left them with much, much more gold. And the caravan passes into their care.
Yep.
All right. Silthorn, you coming?
Yeah, can you give me a moment?
Wait, you're leaving?
One of the wayfinders speaks up. We can only tally for a moment.
Yeah, it'll just be a minute.
We'll give you a few.
And he will run over to the group after helping up with packing and everything. Hey guys. I'm gonna be parting ways. Yeah.
Wait. What?
I'm not gonna be coming back with you all. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, a contract does not permit you to leave.
Well, I had spoken with Augustus actually before he had passed. We never did get our chance to talk about it too much, but said that if I really wanted to leave, I could.
Do you have any proof of this conversation?
Can I use?
You do not.
Can I
You
use?
do not.
Can I use minor illusion?
So here's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
He's gonna go. You're more than welcome to try to stop him, but this group of people who are twice your level are told to deliver this dude to his mother.
I think we give him
and moving forward, good luck getting through the hills.
I think we give him a hard time, but deal more directly. Still, all right, give it up. And she points to everything he's got that's collective property. Come on.
We will take payment for your contract. I'll rip it up, but you must give us all but your basic necessities.
And I'll go ahead and I'll hand the broom to Rowan.
Mm-hmm.
What else do I have on?
And she looks. Dee looks at the demon loot for a second. It's like, you can keep that.
Yeah, I bought it with my own money.
Why
would I give it to you?
How did you earn your own money?
I stole it.
He can keep it. He got it from a weird old guy.
He was a cool dude.
Syl?
Yeah?
What's the word for this broom?
Pano. P-A-N-O.
Thank you.
Remember it. Maybe ride it on the broom. Maybe don't. So if someone steals it, they don't know how to do it. But you know. And he will walk over to Baluto.
Well,
you know,
it's been something.
It has been. You're the motherfucker that got me in this thing.
Fate pushes us towards interesting bedfellows from time to time.
Yeah. I do want to say, though, that as much as you gave me a bit of a hard time probably at some points, we've had our differences. Your penmanship is seriously something to fucking behold. You know that? Like, seriously, it's probably some of the best shit I've fucking seen. You keep that up. Also,
Thank you.
Look, as a man of performance, I respect the ability to go and make something quite beautiful. Alright? Also, I want to thank you for the times that you had, well, not just my back, but everybody else's back. Your prowess and your ability to protect everyone is really worth many tales. And I'm sure I'll be singing them and playing them for many years to come. Well.
Thank you.
I think I'll be reading more contracts and making sure what I'm signing up for from now on. Yeah.
Well, good for you.
Thanks. And Sultan would just kind of like fist bump your probably stomach because he can't reach up to you because you're too fucking tall. And he will move on to Krakus. Oh, Krakus. You dirty old fart of a man. I don't think I'll ever get your stench out of my nose for as long as I fucking live. You know that? But I think that's maybe not the biggest flaw. I think it'll be good, well, at least a bit of a reminder for all the guidance that you've given me. You've kept me alive more times than I can count. And As much as I'm not the most religious of all, your teachings are respectable. And I appreciate it. Thank you.
You are welcome. Good luck in your future endeavors.
Yeah, and remember, where you guys are a bathhouse, you can use the facilities. Just saying.
You mean like the restroom facilities?
You can use the bath. You can use the bath. You can bathe.
Bathe? Krakis is not familiar with this word.
You can frolic in the water.
Okay. I will ask Pluto what these words mean later. But yes, thank you and good luck.
Yeah. And then he will move on to D. Hi, D. Oh. You know, you're really fucking hot-headed, stubborn, and really self-righteous a lot of the time. But by the fucking gods, I would never ask for anybody else on my side. Seriously. Especially when things get rough. You're probably one of the most honorable people in this entire group. You take care of him, alright?
Gosh, sugar. Though, you're sort of walking the wrong way to keep me by your side. You know that, right?
I know.
Home's that way.
My home moved. And he'll point over to the caravan. It's really not my thing. I wanna sing, I wanna play. I wanna perform and tell the tales of adventures like you guys, but I don't think I'm cut out for it too much. What can I say? And when you see Wenry, as much as I know he's not here, can you tell him that I'll really be missing his fucking wittiness? Like, seriously, I'm fucking jealous of him sometimes. He has better comebacks than I do. And I try. But, seriously. I don't think I could ever meet someone better than he is at it. But, and that I miss his jokes. He's a good one. Can you tell him that?
Yeah, sure. We'll pass along.
Thanks. And then he will move on to Rowan. You know, we've not known each other for too long so far. I don't think.
Just a short amount.
A little bit. But I do think that I've learned something about you in that small time.
What's that?
I'm not too great at, like, reading people, but I'm good at judging people sometimes. And I think that you have a seriously pure soul. And you should keep that. Don't let the world break your innocence. It's something to really hold on to. You alright?
You're gonna be missed, so. You're right, I've only known you a short time, but it's been fun working with you while I have.
It has been fun.
Go.
And hey, you're looking for a family, right?
Not looking for a family, just kind of
For
looking
your
to save
family.
mine.
Yeah. I understand.
But
that.
yes,
And truly, I hope that you find them and that they will be alright. And I have every confidence that you will be able to. You're in good hands. You're strong. And you're determined. Keep a hold of that broom.
I'll do my best to.
Maybe get a seat on it. You can shoot from it, maybe. Be fun.
Gonna take some practice, but guarantee if I figure out how to, I'll swing by and show you someday.
Yeah. You know where to find me.
Better come visit sometime.
I'll be trying. Don't worry. Carmath, as much as I'm leaving it, still my hometown. Still have a lot of friends there. And all of you guys are included. And he will take a couple steps back. And maybe take another breather. And look at the entire group. I'll miss you all. In many ways. Good luck. And say fuck you to Doxia, please.
Oh, sugar.
So are we?
You're not gonna be in a gang anymore. You don't want to piss off Doxia.
No, say fuck you to her, please.
We're still getting paid for this, right?
Oh, of course.
You did get paid for this already.
Yeah.
750 gold was already in your hand.
Yep.
Oh. And we're waiting here?
I think we can head back now.
Yep. Alright.
There is a middle-aged tiefling, purple skin, that comes out of the group and walks up to you. Wagon's up, darling.
Yeah, I'm coming. Alright. And he will turn and he will do one lasting wave. And he will get on the cart. And he will slowly play the violin that he had gotten with the group as we leave.
I thought you took that crack at.
No, that's the one we don't want. He got it from a weird fella.
Oh, okay.
The rest of you watch the caravan trail off into the distance, crest a hill, and is gone.
Oh,
And
So-
you still hear the faint violin on the wind as you turn to leave.
So, that's the last little spoiled boy we're gonna get, right?
Who knows? This life of ours, people come, people go.
Yeah, but
you know,
he actually ran home to Mama. I thought that was just a thing you said about people.
I think I've said enough goodbyes this month to last me a lifetime. No more spoiled boys, please.
He was lucky he got out with what he had.
Your trek home is uneventful. As you get to sleep on that third night. Actually, I guess the second night. And you're looking up the stars. Seem to be a few less tonight. And that's where we'll end this evening.
And it was noticeably
Cypher,
quieter.
I would like to point out one thing. Dee is trying out something she's wanted to try for a while. It's called Sleeping Dragon style, and she's just basically curled up on that little pile of gold.
Oh my god!
Do you want to be covered in the gold as well?
I can't be comfortable.
It's like a waterbed. It moves with you.
It does. I mean, the armor actually helps to sort of spread it out. It's kind of comfy. It jingles though, like. But
It's a soothing jingling.
It's a soothing jingling.
5,815 worth of jingle.
Yeah.
That's a
It's
lot,
a lot of fucking gold.
seeds.
It
A lot
is
of
heavy.
seeds.
So actually, on that note, just as we close out, I'm assuming that most of the party is okay with dumping that towards establishment level ups, because that
Oh.
would be enough to get us to a 3rd level establishment over time.
I think we should also probably pay off the police.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, you might have some debts coming and call.
What? Debts?
Or-
Us? Who?
Not some debts. Not debts. Debts is the wrong.
Deaths.
You might have.
Deaths is what he was saying.
Oh, sorry. Did I say death? I mean death.
You might have some folks come to call on you.
That's why we
If
need to
word
not have
gets
liquid
round
cash
to that.
available.
Get credit.
Invested immediately.
Buy gold. Wait, that is gold.
Oh shit.
Buy
You're
real
right.
estate.
It's free real estate.
No, it's
Anyway,
Yay.
if people hadn't caught on yet, Zayfor has to go to school, so can no longer really find time to play with us, unfortunately.
Yeah.
School.
I have a
We're
computer
sad to
science
see you
degree.
go, Zayfor.
We'll see you in a semester.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Southorn will come back.
He better.
That'd be an awkward reunion.
I mean, we're happy to have you back.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Something to be like,
I mean, if you ever go to like Honra, you might hear him play. At some point. Who knows?
I reserve the right to reuse you as an NPC
Oh,
whenever
yeah.
I damn well can.
100%. Go right ahead.
Alright. On that, would anyone else like to shout anything else out to the stream? Otherwise, I will take us down.
No, I'm
No, we're
good.
good.
Thank
All
you
right,
to
good night,
everybody
stream.
here. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Absolutely.
I'll go now.